Hey, Reddit. I'm not really sure how to explain this without sounding crazy. But I think there's someone living inside my walls. When I moved into this duplex 3 months ago, it felt perfect. Small, cheap, quiet. Exactly what I needed after the breakup. The landlord told me the building was old. Lots of history, lots of charm. He forgot to mention the noises. It started with scratching. Late at night. Always around 2 or 3 in the morning. Not the kind of sound a mouse makes. Too slow. Too heavy. Like fingertips dragging across drywall. Then came the breathing. Soft. Wet. Too close. Sometimes, I could hear it through the vent above my bed. I'd hold my breath, and it would stop. The moment I exhaled, it would start again. I told the landlord. He laughed and said, "Old buildings settle in strange ways." Then he added, "Don't open the basement door. It sticks." The basement door doesn't stick. It's padlocked. From the outside. A few nights later, I woke up to something new. A whisper. Right behind the wall. A man's voice, hoarse and trembling. It said, "Can you hear me?" I froze. Every hair on my body stood up. I didn't answer. And after a few seconds, I heard it again, closer this time. "I can hear you." The next morning, I decided to record it. I set up my phone near the vent and hit record before going to bed. At 2:43 a.m., it picked something up. Scraping. A thud. And a whisper that said, clear as day. "Help me out." When I played it back the next morning, I noticed something I hadn't heard the night before. A faint metallic sound at the end. Like a latch opening. That's when I checked the basement door. The lock was gone. Just gone. I stood there for a long time, staring into the dark stairwell. The air coming from below was cold, wet, and smelled like rust and rot. I called the landlord again. He didn't pick up. That night, I pushed a chair against my bedroom door and slept with the lights on. At least I tried to. At 3:12 a.m., the power went out. Everything went black. And from behind the wall, I heard that same voice. Closer than ever. It whispered. "I found you." I didn't move. I didn't breathe. Then something knocked 3 times on the inside of the wall. Right where my head was resting. That was 2 nights ago. I've been staying in a motel since then. I went back earlier today to grab the rest of my stuff. The landlord wasn't there. The door to the basement was wide open. And carved into the wall beside it were 3 words, written in what looked like fingernail scratches. "Let me out. I'm not going back." But every night since I left, I've been hearing scratching in the walls of this motel room.